let's learn a little about Iblis. Iblis hai kaun? Who is Shaitan? What was his responsibilities before? We all know, well, okay, his name was Azazil, and he was the teacher of the angels, and he was a great worshipper. Shaitan worshipped Almighty Allah Azza wa Jal for so many years. And they say that there was no place on this earth where he did not make sajda on the surface of the earth. In other words, he was such a devout worshipper. But what had happened to Shaitan, who was made from pure fire? He was the teacher of the Malaika. It has been mentioned that he was in charge of looking after the treasures of the heaven for 40,000 years. And furthermore, he was with the angels for 80,000 years. The scholars have written that he would give lecture and bayan to them. And that was for another 20,000 years. Allahu Akbar. And he did the tawaf of the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for 14,000 years, dear viewers. I'm giving you these figures which the scholars of Islam have given in Ajaib-e-Quran. Wonders of the Quran, if you open, you will find under the context of this tafsir. Allahu Akbar. These things have been mentioned, that being in charge of the treasures to the heavens for 40,000 years, being with the angels for 80,000 years, lecturing to them, giving bayanat to them for 20,000 years. Allahu Akbar. And leader of the Ruhaniyin. These are those angels whose faces are even brighter than the sun and the moon. He was close to them as well for 1,000 years, dear viewers. And he made the tawaf of the throne of Allah Azza wa Jal for 14,000 years. This Iblis, this Shaitan, who on the first sky is known as Abid, on the second sky he is known as Zahid, on the third sky he is known as Arif, on the fourth sky he is known as Wali, on the fifth sky he is known as Taqi, on the sixth sky he is known as Khazin, and on the seventh sky he is known as Azazil. But his name was engraved as Iblis on Lohe Mahfuz, the sacred tablet. And this is his story, dear viewers and listeners of Madani Channel. Different names on different skies for his piety, his taqwa. But when he had pride and when he did not fulfill the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when he was ordered to prostrate before Adam alayhi salam, he boasted and bragged about him being made of fire and Adam alayhi salatu wasalam being made from clay. And the Quran clearly says that what he said to Allah Azza wa Jal, I am from fire and he is from clay and I'm higher than him. And he given many reasons for being not bound to make sajda to Adam alayhi salam. He had a debate with Allah Azza wa Jal. He made many statements, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not listen to any of his statements, and rather he was kicked out of the kingdom. He was removed from that station and that sanctified place where he was, and he became rejected until the day of judgment.
We love Madani Channel. We love Madani Channel. We love Madani Channel.